Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting live comedy. We really appreciate it. So I am a lesbian empty nester. I have 20-year-old twin boys. Okay, so, before I was an empty nester, I was a lesbian soccer mom. And before that, I was happy. It's all different now. I have to agree with what Keith was just saying, like everybody's freaking out about the SCOTUS leak. Like the leak is the biggest deal. That's what the Republicans are saying, right? That's like saying, oh my God, we've got to stop global warming because it's going to lead to widespread bad hair days. It doesn't make any fucking sense, And the other thing that, Republicans have been, chatting about lately is they've been going after LGBT allies and parents and calling us groomers. And I personally take great offense to that because anybody who has seen my two boys knows that they have never been groomed a fucking day in their life, okay? They generally leave the house looking like Steve Bannon after a bender. Not groomed. I'm like, don't tell anybody who your moms are. And like, the other thing is, I don't know why, but it like lesbians, we used to be scary. We used to be cutting edge. If you knew lesbians were moving into your neighborhood, you'd be scared. You'd be like, oh my God, Tom, did you see some dykes moving down the road? When we want Queenie and Snowball, we're going to have to go a different way. Now it's like half of the women in Los Angeles identify as lesbian or bi. Being a lesbian is like being a Toyota. Everybody's been in a Toyota, okay? Everybody's been in one. I don't know, some of us just prefer a dick you can wash off and put in the dishwasher. Is that so different? I guess it is. So I am a parent. Parents can be terrible. I personally am terrible. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Facebook humble brag. One of my least favorite things, generally posted by the mother, okay? And I'm sitting there on the other side of my phone, like watching these posts, and they're sort of positioned like a complaint, but what they're really trying to do is say that their kids are better than your kids. In my case, oftentimes it's true, but, it goes something like this. I know Constance got into Yale, but I'm so concerned about her time management skills. I mean, she's walking dogs for agoraphobics in Connecticut. She donated her kidney to a complete stranger she met on the subway, and she never asked me for money. And I'm like a little skeptical on the other side of the screen, I'm like, what else Constance is probably doing? Cocaine and OnlyFans, okay? Because that is how she's getting all the shit done. And ask yourself why she's not asking you for money, okay? Anyway, I live in an area that I like to call the slums of Hancock Park, okay? I am celebrity adjacent. I'm not like next door to Shonda Rhimes or anything, We're more of a Ralph's family in a Gelson's neighborhood, if that makes any sense, But my children, because of the area, went to school with a lot of offspring of celebrities. I can deal with celebrities, they're just self-absorbed assholes, so they're just like me, we get along great. But, all of that went out the window when my son started playing football with the son of Christopher Maloney. Now, I don't know if you guys know who Christopher Maloney is. He is the daddy of all daddies. So, I'm going to just, maybe there's one or two people who don't know, so I'm going to tell you. In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. Yes, he is Sergeant Elliot Stabler on Law & Order SVU. And I am a lesbian. That's what I kept telling myself. Why are you freaking out? You are a lesbian. But it just turned out that I was powerless against that man's ass. You ever seen his ass? It's like two perfect Maloney's just nestled into his khakis, you know? And my son, who was 12 years old and just darling and sweet, and he was like, Mommy, do you want to meet the guy from your program? I know you always watch the program. And I looked at him, I was like, God damn it, Tanashi, do not bring Sergeant Elliot Stabler over here. You know? And I'm like, why? Why is this happening, you know? And I finally realized it was because I had had so many dirty fantasies about having sex with Sergeant Elliot Stabler that he would just look at my face and sort of suss out what a true pervert that I am. And I would end up like a perp on Law and Order SVU, you know, in cuffs, if I was lucky. But, you know, sadly that did not happen. But that is a true story. You know, like, the other thing is, like, oh my gosh, I just lost my spot here. Anyway, the other thing that I'm really terrified of as a parent is that my children will marry somebody stupid. And I will have to spend every goddamn holiday with a stupid bitch, you know? And I'm really disappointed that they're straight. Because I was hoping for a couple little gay boys. One could do my hair, one could do my makeup. Clearly it did not work out that way, okay? I took them to brunch, I did all the things, you know, it didn't work. But anyway, I'm worried that they're going to marry somebody stupid. And, you know, it's going to be, because, you know, I'm okay until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that is when my meds wear off. So, my son is going to marry some junior Marjorie Taylor Greene or something. And, you know, she's going to turn to me and she's going to say, we're going to be like at the beach. And she's going to go, you know, I don't think vaccines work. And I'm going to be, yes, they do, you stupid bitch! You know? And then I will never see my grandchildren, you know? It'll be like, me Mom Mary made Mommy cry. So I am the perfect reason why you should not judge a book by its cover. Because if you saw me like traipsing around Trader Joe's, would you look at me and think, that looks like a lady that had 2 dicks in her? For 9 months, okay? It was not a party. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.